Hello, I'm Liran for Scene Magazine, and today I'm right here at ZENCOE Massage Therapy with Christian. How are you today?
I am good, thank you. Yes, how are you?
I am very excited to be here. Genuinely, I just crossed by, saw your clinic from the outside, the marvelous window that you are all, going to be very familiar with because it's right here on Grand Parade, right?
Yes, Grand Parade, yeah.
And you opened recently here, right?
Yeah, earlier on this year, yeah.
What inspired you to open your massage therapy clinic, and how did creating a safe and affirming space for the LGBTQ plus community became part of your big vision?
I think it's really important to have a safe space for the LGBT plus community, because people who are not necessarily okay in their bodies, or they're not necessarily, they feel like they're either in the wrong body, or there's so much
even transitioning, right? Like during their, like in the middle of a process.
Yeah, there can be so much kind of self-hatred, being stuck in a body, or
vulnerability.
Yeah, all of this kind of thing. So ZENCOE is just a really safe space for anybody, for people if they want to keep their clothes on. So we do like traditional Thai massage, so it's all done with clothes on.
The trans community, the queer community, anyone who might not be comfortable, sometimes they reach out to wellness spaces or health spaces, and they find themselves confronting with discrimination. How can you address that issue?
I think starting with it on a very personal level. It's not, what I do isn't just massage. I've got my level 2 in counselling skills. I've done a spiritual counselling course called theta counselling. I do a lot of Reiki and a lot of tarot and things like that as well. So creating it's not just safe, it's nurture, it's deeply nurturing and deeply loving space for that person to look after themselves.
Yes.
Like, I facilitate healing, but that person really is there to look after themselves.
When we, following you especially, we can see that you have some sort of interest in spirituality and tarot card readings. Tell me about that a bit.
When I started massage, I came from I was a gym bunny, and I was I was a professional dancer for a really long time, and I came at things from a very physical angle. And the more I worked with people, and the more I was working with people's bodies, I started to realize that it was actually emotional, psychological, spiritual, and trying to dive into that and explore all corners of that was where that kind of came from.
Looking ahead, what advice would you give to any other wellness professionals who are willing to have safer, more affirming spaces with their LGBTQ plus clients?
Just allow people to be who they are without imposing any of shame or judgment on that. Just let people come in. I have several trans clients who I will say, if you want to keep your binding on, that's absolutely fine. If you want to stay fully clothed, that's absolutely fine. Like, you don't need to just because massage is normally done with clothes on, you need to take your clothes. Do you know what I mean? So, like, if that person isn't comfortable, then allow that. You don't need to force anyone into anything that they don't want to be doing.
Absolutely. And I cannot encourage more our followers, watchers, readers to come here and talk with you, even before starting the therapy, right? Ask any question. Right?
Always available on WhatsApp or telephone calls, email. Happy to kind of, if you're thinking about coming in for a massage and don't know how to, like, I have these personal boundaries around, come in, just talk about it. Happy to help anyone.
Absolutely. And I'm very grateful for you to letting me in today to your very nice safe space, and I'll see you hopefully very soon. Thank you
so much. Thank you.